Alright, what's up YouTube? This is Brandon here, and just wanted to make a video about how if you're with Metropcs, let me get straight to the point. Anyone with Metropcs that has an Android device and are having internet connection issues, whether you have basically, I believe this only works for if you have no internet. I don't know if this works if your internet's cutting off and back on and jumping around and losing signal. I'm not sure about that. I just know this method works for the people who switch to MetroPCS with a used device. I believe new devices do not have this problem. Only used devices have this problem. When you're switching back to a old MetroPCS device that's an Android, you get this problem because I think it's believed due to they switch signals. So this is how I fixed the problem when I had a used Android device and the internet connection would not show up. I had call, I had text, but internet just would not work at all. I called Metro, there were no help at all. They did the best they could, at troubleshooting, but they don't know very much to, I mean, they don't, I don't know what's going on, but they do the best they can to help. Sometimes they can, sometimes they can't, but here you go. To fix your internet, what you have to do is go to your settings, go to more, go to cellular networks, and make sure you are on your whatever's good in your area. If your internet works faster on your right here for preferred network type, if your internet works faster on LTE off with just 4G, 3G, 2G, then keep that one. If it works better on 2G and you're in a crappy area that gets no internet whatsoever except for a slow 2G connection, then switch to that one. But if you're good on LTE, then stay on the LTE here, automatic LTE, 4G, 2G, all that, It's best to stay on automatic because it switches for you. So, and this is how you fix your problem. Go to access point names. And as you see here, MetroPCS new APN is what I have selected because I don't have the problem on this phone, but I just wanted to show you how to make the new APN. So anyway, the default APN Metro has is up here at the top, MetroPCS. You can name it whatever you want. There's Metro, but when you make your new APN, like as you see, you can name it anything. But right here is MetroPCS, so. And your APN, you're always going to leave it the same, fast.metropcs.com. You got to put your MMSC. MMSC has to be the same as your other APN, the default APN with Metro. So put that in your new APN, the MMSC, which is http://metropcs.mms/mvno.com/WAPENC. I'm reading it to you just in case you can't see my screen, because I might have bad quality on the video. I'm not sure. And make sure your MCC and your MNC is the same as your default APN with the Metro that you have. Depending on the location of where you're at, your area, whether you're in a different state or a different, I don't know if they offer it in maybe in another country, I'm not sure, but I do know they offer it in other states. Depending on your state or where your location is, your MCC and your MNC depend on your location. They change. So whatever is your location, like whatever is your default APN with Metro, make sure you put the MCC and the MNC. Make sure it's the same as when you put it in your new one. For my location, it's 310.260, but for your location, it could be like 150. 270 or some, I don't know. Anyway, authentication type, leave that blank, not set. APN type, make sure you put it in your new APN as default, supple, high pri, FOTA. Make sure you put the commas in between each. And I'll read it to you just in case you can't see. Default, DEFAULT, comma, supple, SUPL, comma, high pri, HIPRI, comma, FOTA, FOTA. That's what your APN type has to have. And this is what's causing your internet connection issue to where you have no internet at all since you activated your service on your used Android device with MetroPCS. I'm not sure. I do believe it's with unlocked devices. I don't know if people have had this problem with Metro with a device that's still locked on their network, or if it's just unlocked. But I know I had an unlocked Metro PCS. It was a Metro PCS device, but it was unlocked. And when I unlocked it, it gave me that issue. When I switched back to it, the internet would not work. And they do tell you sometimes on unlocked devices they have their issues with the internet will not work, but only text and talking will. Sometimes they'll tell you that. They'll say not everything will work on an unlocked device. And that could be true at some points, and at some points not true. And this point, they didn't understand what was going on, and they said it may be due to your unlocked device, causing Android issues and whatnot. But I fixed it myself and figured it out. And I haven't found a video on this, so I don't think anyone else has a video on how to fix this problem. So that's why I'm making this video, just in case, so y'all can be informed on how to fix it. But make sure your APN on your new APN, the main thing that causes the internet issue to where you have no internet but just have bars and you can only call and text, is the APN protocol. Make sure your APN protocol is set to IPv6/IPv4. Same as your APN roaming protocol. It has to be same as the protocol. IPv6/IPv4, or the other way around. As long as it has both protocols. Both protocols have to say 6/4, 4/6, whatever. But they both have to be in there. Both protocols, roaming and APN protocol. That's your major issue. So once you put that in the protocol, you will fix your internet connection issue. And just make sure you copy everything from the Metro APN to your new APN to, make sure everything's the same, except for the protocol. That's the only thing you change. APN enable, disable, that stays the same. That's always on. Your bearer, make sure you select unspecified, or leave it as if it is, leave it unspecified. Your MVNO type is GID, so select GID for MVNO type. And it will automatically pop down here and say 6D38 for the MVNO value, so don't worry about the value. That'll select whenever you select the type of the MVNO. And that's it. Once you got those settings there and you put the APN protocol and roaming protocol to IPv6/4 or 4/6, make sure both of them are just in there for each protocol, for roaming and regular. Then that's it. Once you put that, your internet's fixed. Make sure you restart your phone just in case it doesn't work right there and then. So if you're having the issue still, restart your Android device, and when you turn it back on, it should show 4G LTE up there. If not, go back in your APN settings like I showed you in the earlier part of the video. You can rewind, or I'll just tell you, settings, more, cellular networks, and then APN type. And once you get back in there, make sure yours is selected. So yeah, make sure when you make your new APN, I forgot to show you how, sorry about that. Click on the plus right there. When you click on the plus in the APN settings, it lets you create your own APN here. You can put any name you want, just make sure for the APN it's fast.metropcs.com. I'm sorry I'm talking so fast, just trying to make the video short. I don't like long videos. And put your MMSC from the old APN. Put your MCC and your MNC from the old APN. It might automatically set it for you. I believe it does because it did for me, so don't worry about that. Authentication type stays not set. APN type, you're going to have to open that up and type in from what APN type you have from your default old Metro APN. And here we go here, see? APN protocol. Make sure you select it, and this is what it's supposed to be on. IPv4/IPv6. Same as your APN roaming protocol. IPv4, IPv6. Select those. That has to be set, or your internet's going to go back to having its issues, where it won't work at all. And that's always going to be on. Make sure your bearer is unspecified. MVNO, make sure you select it and put, it'll probably say none, but put GID. Select GID. And then the MVNO type will automatically select to 6D38. It usually tells you to input it, but in this case, on my device, which others I've had too, it just selects it automatically. Once you select your MVNO type to GID, it puts in the value to 6D38, so don't worry about that. APN PP phone number, don't worry about that, ignore that. The old APN with Metro does not have that either, or new APN with Metro, whatever it is that they have for their default APN. Their default APN does not have a PP phone number, so leave that out of there. And then click on your three dots up there and click save, and that's all you gotta do. Oh, okay, sorry about that. I'm not creating one, so I'm discarding it because I already have one. And I named mine to Metropcs new APN. So you can name yours whatever, but as long as it has the same settings as the Metropcs default APN, the only thing you're changing is right here. Is the APN protocol to IP version 4.6 and APN roaming protocol IP version 4.6. That's it. That's how you fix your internet. This was Brandon, and I will be making other videos on random videos, whether it's helping, gaming, tutorials, whatever I'm doing, funny videos, whatever I do, or, you know, fires, whatever. If I catch a fire somewhere out there, I'll videotape it for y'all, or any weird animals doing funny stuff. If I catch that, I'm just gonna have random videos on my channel. That's what it's about, so you can check it out. It'll have random videos on whatever I decide to upload. Alright, well, that's it. That's how you solve the Metropcs, Android, no internet connection, just bars and no internet at all. That's how you solve it, and you'll get your LTE up there. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and if you do, comment or ask for help or something, then I'll do the best I can to answer your comments or get back to you when I can. Thank you very much. Peace out. Continue the video. Sorry about that. I forgot to tell you. Make sure that the blue dot right there, as you see on my screen, or green dot. I got issues with seeing color, but make sure that dot is selected on your new APN that you created so your internet can work. The old APN, I'm gonna put mine back to the original because it doesn't. I don't have this problem on this phone. It's a brand new one. It's not a used Metro unlocked device. But yeah, make sure that dark selected circle is on your, you know, Metropcs new APN that you create to fix the APN you create. Sorry about the battery notification. The APN that you create, the new one. And make sure you're selected over here on it. You select it, make sure it's selected in green or blue, whatever that is. So tap on that circle to select it and wait for your internet to pop up. And then if it doesn't pop up and you're selected on the new one, just hold power down and click on reboot your phone, or if it doesn't have that option, just power it off and then power it back on. And after that, everything will be fixed and solved, and you'll be on your new APN with the APN roaming and regular protocol changed to 4 and 6. That'll solve your issue. Thank you very much. Okay, now I'm out. Peace out.